Woman that expects a lot from the world and isn't afraid to let you know it. Someone who expects a little more privilege than the average person. And I was born a Karen. I showed up a whole month late and demanded to be seated immediately. And the doctor said, "I'm sorry, you won't be able to sit till you're about 3 months old." And I just started screaming and didn't stop for a whole year. He said I had colic, but it was entitlement. First Karen I ever knew was actually my Uncle Clay. I saw him send back food at a restaurant because it didn't taste good. And I thought, wow, you can do that. So the next night, I tried sending back my mom's tuna noodle casserole. She said, "Betsy, it's not supposed to taste good. It's tuna noodle casserole." So she didn't like that at all. But I gotta tell you, I have gotten so much free pizza over the years, you guys, because it was either not enough sauce, or not cut right, or there was a piece missing. It's totally true. We went to Valentino's, the box was freshly sealed, get home, there's a piece missing. I don't know how you look at 7/8 of a pizza and say, "It seems like there's something not quite right, but oh well," and send it out. I mean, I don't feel like I'm expecting a lot. So I called them and they said, "Do you want us to get you a free pizza?" I said, no. What I want is a bunch of those freshness seals. And over the next several years, I got pizza with a piece missing, or 2 pieces, or 5 pieces, so many times. My kids were like, "Why don't you check the box before you leave the store? And is that marinara on it?" I was like, "No, it's blood, mind your business." But, you know, Karens get things done, okay? Sometimes it's okay to expect a little more. Like, a lot of women who got things done in history probably were called Karens in their time. Like Susan B. Anthony, like Rosa Parks, like Elsa. She might have had a little bit too much Karen in her. You know, like she wouldn't leave her room for years because she didn't want to wear gloves. It's like this winter in Nebraska, lady. Winter in Nebraska. Come on, that's a little too much privilege if you ask me. Good grief. So I started reading to my kids the Berenstain Bear books. You guys remember those? Yeah, excellent. They're super weird. They are. I don't understand how bears evolved to the point where they wear clothes, but not to the point where they ever change the clothes. I just described my children. And then Mama Bear, like, she's wearing this huge black or blue and white muumuu with a matching shower cap. I don't understand. It's just where I'm not expecting it to be like the Grizzly Lizzo, but live a little. I think we need to update these books for them to have a little bit more relevance. Like we could have the Berenstain Bears in trouble with Minecraft. The Berenstain Bears in too many screens. The Berenstain Bears argue about the vaccine on Facebook. The Berenstain Bears argue about masking on Facebook. The Berenstain Bears have no friends on Facebook. Ooh, the Berenstain Bears troll Meghan Markle. But yeah, seriously though, technology I think has made it a lot harder during, in some ways it's made it easier during the pandemic, in some ways it's made it harder. Like, I was at home messaging with a coworker trying to get something worked out, and it's hard to interpret someone's tone, and I actually started crying. And my 8-year-old comes up to me and he says, "Mommy, what's wrong?" And I'm like, how am I going to explain this to my kid? And so I just said, "Someone's being mean to Mommy." And he says, "You know what you should tell them?" I said, "What should I tell them?" "Tell them they effing suck." All right, thank you guys.